Long time ago in the shadow of Mount Elgon, there lived a brave hunter named Kundu. He wore the bright, colorful attire of the Bukusu tribe, and his eyes were as sharp as the spear he carried. One morning, as the sun rose, painting the sky with hues of orange and gold, Kundu stood at the edge of the forest. This was no ordinary forest. The elders called it the Enchanted Forest. Kundu heard stories of its mysteries, of animals that vanished without a trace, and of hunters who entered but never returned. But Kundu was not afraid. Today, he had a mission. His village needed food, and he was determined to bring it back. Kundu took a deep breath and stepped into the forest. The air was cool, and the ground beneath his feet was soft with fallen leaves. The trees stood tall, their branches twisting like fingers pointing in every direction. Kundu felt the eyes of unseen creatures watching him, but he kept walking, his heart steady. As he moved deeper, the sounds of the forest grew louder. Birds chirped, leaves rustled, and somewhere in the distance, a river flowed. Kundu smiled, remembering his father's words. A hunter listens more than he speaks. The forest tells its secrets to those who are patient. Suddenly, Kundu noticed something on the ground tracks. They were fresh, leading further into the forest. But these tracks were different. They were larger than any he had seen before. Was it a buffalo? Or perhaps a leopard? Kundu's curiosity grew, and he followed the trail, moving quietly like a shadow. As he followed the tracks, the forest seemed to whisper. The trees swayed, and the wind carried the scent of something unfamiliar. Kundu tightened his grip on his spear. Whatever lay ahead, he knew he must stay alert. The tracks led Kundu to a clearing. It was a beautiful place, with flowers of every color and a sparkling river flowing gently through the middle. The sunlight felt warm on Kundu's face, and for a moment he felt safe. But then he noticed something strange. The flowers moved, their petals turning to face him as if they were watching. The river's water seemed to sing, its melody sweet and mysterious. Kundu's heart beat faster. Is this the magic the elders spoke of? He wondered. Just as Kundu was about to take another step, a soft voice echoed through the clearing. Why have you come to my forest, brave hunter? Kundu spun around, his spear ready, but he saw not a beast, but an elderly woman glowing with a soft light. She wore the traditional attire of the Bukusu, and her eyes were kind but powerful. Kundu felt a shiver down his spine. This was no ordinary woman. She was the spirit of the forest. I seek food for my village, Kundu answered, bowing respectfully. Our people are hungry, and I am the hunter who must provide. The spirit smiled. Your courage is strong, Kundu, but the forest is not just a place to take. It is a home to many. You must learn its ways and respect its magic. The spirit led Kundu to the river and asked him to sit. Listen to the forest, and it will guide you, she said. Kundu closed his eyes and listened. He heard the birds singing, the leaves whispering, and the water flowing. He felt the rhythm of the forest, its heartbeat matching his own. Hours passed, but Kundu did not move. He remembered his father's words and trusted in his patience. Slowly, the spirit's voice returned. You have passed the test of patience, Kundu. Only those who respect the forest's time can walk its paths safely. The spirit reached up and picked a glowing fruit from a tree. Take this, brave hunter. This fruit will feed your village for many days. But remember, the forest's gifts come only to those who respect it. Share this lesson with your people. Kundu accepted the fruit, bowing deeply. I will honor the forest, and I will teach my people to do the same. With the enchanted fruit in hand, Kundu made his way back through the forest. The trees seemed to part for him, and the animals watched with eyes full of respect. As he stepped out of the forest, he felt the warmth of the setting sun. When he returned to his village, he shared the story of the Enchanted Forest and the lesson he learned. From that day on, the villagers treated the forest with respect, knowing it was not just a place of hunting, but a place of life and magic. That night, the villagers gathered around the fire, listening to Kundu's tale. They sang songs of gratitude and danced to the rhythm of drums. the forest once feared, was now a place of wonder and respect. Kundu's bravery and wisdom had saved his village, but more importantly, he had taught them the value of patience and respect for nature. And so, the story of Kundu the brave hunter lived on, reminding everyone that true bravery is not just in facing danger, but in understanding and respecting the world around us.